Okay, hello again. I suppose that we will start and other can join us if they would like, and also they will be provided with the recorded video. For those who come to us the first time, my name is Julia. I'm Key Account Manager at Akurateco. Welcome to the last but not the least demo in the series aimed to provide you with more information about payment orchestration platform and how it can boost your business. In the previous series of our demo, we discussed how to organize all your payment methods from multiple sources and link it to desirable banks, saving your time and human power. We reviewed how routing, cascading, and decline reason management rules can improve your approval ratio up to 30% and decrease transaction costs. Advantages of custom payment pages and its significant impact on your conversion rate were highlighted as well. We had a look at your business protection from the anti-fraud software perspective, so you can avoid paying very large fees and legal proceedings. The previous time, we went over our billing technology that can wisely calculate your fees, profits, and settlements, so you do not need any extra accounting services. Basically, in the series that you can review on our YouTube channel, we went through all the steps in order to prepare merchants or your own business for live processing using cutting-edge payment orchestrating technology. Today, we are going to check out our automated merchant self-onboarding functionality. The onboarding stage is one of the most critical parts of the customer journey, and usually you have to find some channel of communication with the customer, request information, reply to them, check the information, then provide some credentials for access, instructions, etc., etc. From the very beginning, of course, it can be done manually. By growing your business, you may expect onboarding of many merchants at the same time, and it's essential to automate your basic flows as much as you can. So you will be able to concentrate on doing business instead of making simple but time-consuming actions. So let's review how Akurateco system may help you with it. The first step is to prepare the merchant application form, so the form that they will fill in with information. In our system, the application form is named as merchant card. And as usually in our system, there is a simple way. You just need to press on a plus to create a new application. Counting on the fact that processing in different countries require different information to pass compliance, merchant cards are distinguished by a merchant company of incorporation, country of incorporation of the merchant company, sorry. Therefore, creating a merchant card, a merchant form, you're specifying what country it's applied to. Also, for your convenience, we have a group like European Union or Latin America, etc., etc. So, as usual, you have some groups of countries. For example, let's take Belgium. So we are creating a test card for Belgium. So once your merchant will choose Belgium in the list, they will open exactly this card. And here we also can specify whether it's a draft, whether it's already available for the merchants, or you would like to disable it and maybe like play with it a bit more, change, and then enable it again. Let's enable it from the very beginning. As you see, there is an information for you that you need to upload JSON files. It's done to make your life more easy because with the JSON format, you're able to customize your application form, whatever you need. So it's really flexible in terms of creating some forms. And we also will provide you with the simple instructions that you can use to create these forms. In case you do not want to do it, or you don't have people that can use these instructions and do it manually, there are also some auto generators in the internet. It's for free, so you just specify in the constructor what exactly you need, and it generates the JSON file for you. Let's add some JSONs from my computer. It's some examples, so it's really simple, just two fields. One is mandatory, one is not, so we can fill in some information inside. So let's try it again. Sorry, can I not upload something? So you specify this name, and for example, this disabled text field is not for the merchant. Then you will do the same with other sections here, and you will save it for your merchant. Once you submit it, you will see in the system that you have it prepared in the status that you have. So for these two cards, I actually used the same JSON examples, so it had the same structure. And once it's prepared, you may use a registration link and provide it to your merchants to actually register to the system. In order to let your administrator know that some merchant is starting registration, you need to enable it in preferences. So for example, here in the notification list, you have the last point onboarding, what means that you will be able to receive, as administrator, to receive these notifications. Okay, so now let's go to the registration link itself. I will just copy and paste it from my notes, but basically you're able to embed it into your website under some login page, sign-in page, login page, or you can simply send it to your merchant. So it depends on your needs. Here we will add my email address, so we will be later able to see how it looks like. Sorry, it will be Julia test and email here. So it's accepted. The registration form is sent to my email. And as you see, since my organization is called Access, the subject is Access, and here you may see that it's the sender is Access, and the subject is registration, and then the simple message for new user to understand what he or she should do to register. So we are opening the link that we were provided with, and we are using our test details to log in. Probably better to use another browser, so I can register into, I can go to two dashboards at the same time. Okay, so we are taking my login name. We take my password. And usually in the system, it requires you to change the password once you log into the system. Also, for any user, it's required to download the Google Authenticated application and scan the QR code. So after each session expires, you will need to log in with the 2FA. Just a moment, I'm scanning the QR code so I can log into the new account. Okay, as I told you, we need to change the password. And new password. Okay, now I'm as a simple merchant logged into uh, the account, to the new registered account, and actually here in the system, your merchant will see some hints, so they will be able to go through different sections to see some dashboards, to see transactions. Of course, there are no data for now because this merchant didn't make any transactions so far, but also like they will be able to play with branding, by the way, like to change some colors, to add some icons here, etc., etc. So whatever they will need, they will be able to play with it a bit. Then if we go to get started, the merchant will see that the merchant's in the test mode and you need to go through onboarding to go to live mode, and also some hints what is available in the system. Once the merchant registered, the administrator, administrator of your organization, will receive a simple notification to their email address that a new user is ready for onboarding, the information about this user, because automatically the system creates a user, creates a role, assign it to the user, and creates merchant, which is set into the test mode and mapped to the test merchant. So this user will be able to use our test cards from the documentation, even to perform some test transactions and even start integrating to the system while you're finalizing the onboarding part. So once the merchant goes to onboarding, as I told you, they will need to use a country that we created a card for. As you might remember, in my list, I have two prepared cards. It's one for both countries, for Austria and France, and another one for Australia. So in the system, the merchant will see only three cards, three countries that they can use. Let's say we're choosing Australia. Then the system will open the form that was prepared by the administrator, and we will be able to insert some information here. Let's say test, and press on next. As you remember from my example that I uploaded it to the card, some fields are mandatory, some fields are not. Some of them even disabled for the users, so it will have some informational format, for example. So as I told you, JSON files are really flexible and you will be able to use it like as you wish. Let's again specify some information like this. And then, by the way, you can go to the previous and change something, so it will be saved in the section that you already filled some information in. Then we are going to the next processing details. Let's say we need like USD, Euro, I don't know, in European Union, let's say in this way. Then we're leaving some context, sorry. So whatever is required here, the merchant will just fill in the form. Then this merchant will be able to review this information, and as I told you, if something is missed or something is wrong, they will be able to go back and check it. And in case everything is okay, the merchant simply submit and send this information. And again, we have here hints that it will be like reviewed by your administrator, and meanwhile you're able to generate some payment URL to test the system with test card, etc., etc. Once the merchant inserts this information, administrator again receives a notification that the exact user that was created finished onboarding and confirmed data. So it means that you might log into the system as administrator and check your new merchant. If we will go here, we will see that in the system right now, a new merchant was created and it's in the test mode, and we can just review this merchant information. As you remember, we had a few sections in the forms like general, finance, and processing. So we are able to go here to see information what our merchant filled in, to review it, to check it, to go through compliance, so whatever our business flow is. And once it's okay, then we will be able to set it to the live mode. During the process of compliance, while administrating and reviewing information, as I told you, the merchant, meanwhile, can play here a bit with information, maybe set some things like to see branding, to see reporting analytics, etc., etc. So the merchant will be able to do it, not to be bored during compliance process. Let's say that everything is okay and we would like to set this merchant to live mode. So we are going here as administrator and just change it to enabled here. So it's successfully enabled, and in inbox, your merchant should receive a notification about it. And also, let me review like that. So it will be like this. So congratulations, your onboarding is approved. You're in live mode. Please check it out. So the merchant that is going to, you see the test mode. Once we reload it, right now the get started and test mode notification disappeared, and the merchant is in live mode right now. Also, as you see, it's right now it's auto test merchant name, but actual administrator can change it, can map this merchant to live MID, because currently it's mapped only to test MID in the system. And also, as usually, they will be able to edit some information and proceed with communication. Basically, that's it about merchant onboarding so far. Also, this autumn, we will have the next iteration of this functionality. So in the system will appear some new features for this functionality, and also it will be more convenient, even more convenient than now. Basically, it it's automated system to make the process more easy for you. So once you have this merchant onboarding, some part will be automated. Later, it will also allow you to maybe collect some documents, uh, to check some more information. So everything is changing every day, and we already have some iterations to upgrade of this functionality. Uh, it's convenient for now, but remember that with Akurateco, we are moving forward each day, and it will be even more in some time ASAP. Uh, okay, that's pretty much it. Maybe someone has some questions about the onboarding. Okay, probably it's clear. I hope that it was. In this case, thank you for your participating, and thank you that you just came to listen to me to this information. Hope that it was fruitful and informative for you. If you would like to order personal demo, you always know where to find us. You can order it with us, and have a nice day, evening, whatever your location is. Um, don't forget about Akurateco and its platform, because we can really help you with your business. Have a nice day, evening. Bye bye, and greetings. Thank you.